Hey guys, a little bit different camera angle today. So we are live from Immortal Arts in Columbia, Missouri, and this is my buddy Lee. He is the proprietor here and the tattoo artist. So welcome everybody. Glad to see you guys here. Happy you guys could join us. It's super cold in Missouri today, which is really odd. We're talking like -0 degrees here. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. But it's nice and warm in the shop here, so we're just sitting here. He's getting his stuff together and getting things ready so we can start. So we're gonna take a few minutes here just to check in, see if anybody's checking in with us. How you doing, Jenna?
Hey, Kim. Hi, Lee. How are you guys?
Hey guys.
He's getting the stencil ready right now.
Can you
I'm
hear
just
me?
sitting in the chair getting ready. Huh?
Can you hear me okay, Kim?
I can hear you.
Okay, because I know it's going to be important so you could hear me while you're sitting there.
Yep.
We've got Mary Miles checking in. She said, see
Hi,
you in a
Mary.
few.
How are you doing, Mary? Good to see you here. Thank you for joining us.
And we also have our friend Lisa. She says, happy Sunday.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Glad you're here, honey.
Deborah's here with us. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Deborah.
And we have Pamela. Pamela's checking in. She says, hi, Kim and Jenna.
Hi, Pamela. Unfortunately, since we're on location today, no kitties today, but we're doing the kitty tattoo, so that's kitty enough right now.
CATTOOED is asking, she says, hi, Kim, are you nervous?
I'm not nervous. I'm just really excited because, like I said, it's been a while since I've gotten a tattoo. It's been a couple of years, and they're one of those things that if you have one, it's kind of like it's almost like an addiction in itself. You want to get another one, and then you want to get another one. That's how people end up getting just tattooed everywhere. So yeah, so no, I'm not nervous. I'm just really excited.
Teresa says, hi, Kim, good luck.
Thank you so much, Teresa. I appreciate it.
Uh-oh, Ruby Dawn's checking in. Can't wait to see the final art.
I know. Hi, Ruby Dawn. How you doing, honey? Good to see you in here. I'm really excited to see the final result too. I know Lee'll do a great job. I've seen some of his work and he does great.
And your friend Mark Slade is here. Remember, no pain, no gain.
That's right, Mark. No pain, no gain.
Yeah, it seems
glad you're here with us.
Everybody's excited for you, Kim.
Yeah,
Deborah says,
I'm super excited. This will be fun. And just so you guys know, I mean, this is going to be kind of a longer stream because, he's doing his setup right now. He's getting the stencil ready to put on my arm so that he can has his guide to do the artwork with. So he's doing that right now. And then, of course, sitting down and actually doing the work or whatever. So it is going to be a little bit of a longer stream. So you guys, please, 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 this is one of those streams where I completely encourage you guys just to jump in here and say hi and talk to each other, talk to Jenna. She's going to be my eyes here on the chat so that she can tell me what's going on. Dave, hi, honey.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad you're here. Oh, this is my buddy Dave from up in Minnesota. Hi, Dave. How are you guys doing up there weather-wise? I know it's freezing down here, which is really odd.
All right, so that's
yay. And just so you guys see this is my little headband for when it's cold. It covers my ears. I crocheted this one time. This was like one of my first things I ever did. I still have it and I love it to death because it's super warm. So I'm wearing that because it's cold outside.
It's very cute, Kim.
Yeah, thank you.
Finally got the situation.
All right.
So about
we'll be going in just a second. I gotta get a couple things ready.
All right. What was that, Jenna?
How big is it going to be on your forearm?
Well, yeah, I can show you here in a minute. He just got the stencil done. He's gonna lay it on my arm and we'll be able to see it.
That's great. I'm so excited.
The bigger one.
The bigger one?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
Let's get it.
That's right.
So we had a design change last minute.
Yes, we did. But like I said, if we don't do the paw prints today, I'm okay with that. We can always come back and do that later. But yeah, the paw prints I just want to take and start here. And just make it look like a walking path and have it go around the stencil and then around my wrist. Yeah.
Let's do that at a different date.
Yeah.
Editing that.
Yeah, because then it gives us a chance to put that together later. Yeah.
For sure.
Kim, you're echoing a little bit. I'm not sure if that's just because you were turned around or just.
I think it might be because I was turned around.
There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, that's why.
Your friend David says it's about 5 degrees here and it sucks.
Yeah, no, it's Dave, you're lucky then because it's about 10 below here right now. So it's way colder here than it is in Minnesota, and that's really sad.
It looks like
Whenever you are.
I'm ready.
Looks like
We got-
Ginger Mast also says it's 6 below here in northern Indiana. The wind chill.
Wind chill is 27 below. Yeah, that's about what we're sitting. I know when I woke up this morning, the wind chill factor was putting it at 14 below. So I'm sure it's probably staying about the same right now. Oh, thank God it's not a piercing studio. Also, I have visions of seeing someone in the background having a print. No, Mark. Come on, no.
Oh, no.
I
No,
decided to
actually,
read that.
Actually, the nice thing is you know, Lee, like I said, Lee's the proprietor here. He owns the place, and it's not open technically on Sundays, so that's why we're doing it today, because then we don't have to worry about any of his regular people and no interruptions or anything. So you won't see anybody else here. It's just me and him, and that's it. I'm very proud of Lee. I'm very proud of Lee. From what I've known him for a while now, and you know, he just decided to do this, and he's made a go of it, and he's done a great job, and his shop is phenomenal, and he's doing a phenomenal job, really just killing it. So I'm very proud of Lee here. Very proud of you, dear.
Thank you. Do they know the history behind us, like where we actually met it? Where's your place at? You want this here?
I'm thinking like right in the middle, right here.
Right in the middle?
Yeah.
So about right here.
Yeah, that works.
Right?
Yeah.
Same way? Boom.
You got it. So when I have never mentioned any company names,
Okay.
but yeah, because I have given a little bit of a history of not being very fond of that company, so I don't want to name the company.
Right.
When I was doing inventory, Lee was actually working at one of the places that we did inventory at. That's how we initially met. He ended up leaving there ultimately, and we kept in touch because he'd stop by the stores still once in a while when we were doing inventory still. And then I happened upon him on Facebook, and so we just kind of kept in touch. And then when I realized that he had opened a tattoo studio right about the same time that I was looking to do this, I was like, well, I'm going to reach out to Lee because, you know, I know Lee's a good guy. And yeah, so that's how we kind of came to be here. Pretty exciting.
It is pretty exciting.
Okay, so I'm going to show these guys. So this is what we're doing. Just so you guys see, I don't know if you can see that, right, Jenna?
Yes, that looks great.
I can only turn my arm so much, and I don't want to touch the area. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're doing the little kitty and the Life with 18 cats on the inside of it, and we are going to do the paw prints, but I think we're going to come back and do that at a later time because he has to make a stencil for that because we did change the original artwork design. So we'll come back and do that at a later time. So yeah, so this is what we're doing today. Yay! All right, guys. Here we go. We're doing it. All right, here we go, guys. You ready?
Good luck, Kim.
Thank you. I'll let you know if he hurts me.
Oh,
I'm not worried. This is not going to hurt. It won't be bad.
Barbara's checking in just in time. Greetings from California.
Hi, Barbara. How you doing? Glad you could make it, hon. So happy to have you here. Oh, those are quiet. Listen, last time I got a tattoo was a few years ago, and they were still loud things. So that's pretty cool.
it can be loud.
Oh, yeah.
It can be loud. We just gotta make sure, like, you know, it's tuned right. Make sure we got the right settings on it.
Yeah. The last time I got a tattoo, somebody had a foot pedal to run it.
Oh yeah. So we definitely have foot pedal. I personally am not fond of the foot pedal.
Right.
But to each their own.
Yeah, to each their own. That's right. See, everybody does it different.
So how did you get into having 18 cats?
Okay, actually I have 19 cats, but I'm not changing the channel name.
So I'm gonna start. Okay.
Yep, go right ahead. So I actually am a recovering addict, and when I was actively using, I lost custody of my kids. And for anybody that's a parent, my it says Jay-Z. No, I cannot get one. It says JC, you goofball. But I lost touch with my kids. And for anybody that's a parent, you know that when you're a parent and you all of a sudden don't have your kids for whatever reason, it's pretty jarring. And so I ended up getting a cat because I was at a very low point in my life when that happened. And I was finding it hard to even get out of bed and go on every day. So I got a cat, and then I got another one, and then I got another one. And then it got to a point where I was like, I have to be here because who else is going to take care of these cats but me? So people started bringing me cats, and my cats gave me a reason to keep going and get up every morning and survive. So that's how I ended up with all my cats.
And what inspired you to start your YouTube channel?
People have been telling me for like a couple of years now to do a YouTube channel, but I kept saying no because I was like, nobody's going to care about my cats and me. Nobody's going to care about that.
Right.
Well, then when I ended up getting laid off from the job, I was like, you know, what's the worst that can happen? I make a video, I put it up, and nobody watches it. Big deal. I won't be any worse off than I am right now.
Right.
So I put up the first video, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and my community knows this. I had no idea that things were gonna take off. I don't know how it took off. Just it was like the timing was perfect. The algorithm picked me up and started just absolutely blowing things up. And next thing I knew, I think it was 2 weeks in, Jenna, I had 1,000 subscribers, and in 3.5 weeks' time, I was fully monetized.
Yeah, that's when I found you about, I guess,
Yep.
about 4 weeks in, and you were already just monetized, and
Yep.
it was
In fact, I was
very,
monetized
very
on September
fast.
24th. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, explain monetize. I'm not sure what that is.
So on YouTube, when you start a YouTube channel, you don't get paid.
Okay.
You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours before you qualify for the partnership program. Once you hit those milestones, then you can apply for the partnership program. And as long as you don't have anything wrong with your channel, like copyright strike issues or anything like that, then you get accepted. And that's when you start getting ad revenue from the ads they run on your videos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And usually, to give you perspective, I've looked it up and I've talked to a few people. Getting to monetization usually takes anywhere, and this is average. This is not for everybody. This is just average. Average, it takes about a year to a year and a half to do. I did it in 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
You're special. That's why.
I'm special. You hear that, guys? Lee said I'm special, and I'm going to go with Lee. He's the smartest man in the whole world.
You are special.
What the hell that was?
We actually have a question for Lee from your friend Mark here in the chat.
Okay.
It says, "Hey, Kim, ask Lee if he has heard of Lee Clements. He was my neighbor here in Barrie, but took his own life, but was a world-known tattoo artist and did the rugby player Jonah Lomas tattoos." Lee Clements.
Not familiar with that name?
I'm not familiar with that name. I've been tattooing professionally for about 3.5 years now. I've been tattooing for about 10 years, but professionally for about 3.5. So I'm not familiar with like a lot of like the older tattoo artists or whatever. It's quickly become a culture to me. Like I love what I do, and I'm learning rapidly about the actual like history behind tattooing and the who's who, the what's what, things like that. But no, I haven't heard of that particular person.
We have
That's interesting, though.
Yeah, we have another question from somebody named Jay-Z.
Yeah, I saw that
another
one.
tattoo that says Jay-Z rules.
No, probably not. Probably not.
Mark also says, "Can be painful, Kim, or if it is, you're hiding it well."
No, it's not. It's not painful at all. It's actually, it's mildly uncomfortable. That's, the best I can put it. It's not painful though at all. No.
So I've heard that tattoos feel like a lot of cat scratches.
Yeah, and you know what? Coming from, for me, that's no big deal. It really just feels like it's more annoying after a while than anything, because it's like somebody just taking and just scratching your skin with, say, like if somebody took like a sewing needle and just kind of dragged it across your skin. That's pretty much what it is. It's really not painful at all. No.
I don't know. Seeing you get a tattoo really makes me want to get another one.
Immortal Arts is always here for you.
Jenny, you want to make the trip up here? We'll do it.
Maybe when it gets warmer, when it gets warmer. I live in Florida, Lee.
Yeah, she's in Florida. She's not coming up here right now. No. I wouldn't suggest it anyways. It's too cold for anybody to come here right now.
Well, Miami just came up here, played a football game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I don't follow football much anymore.
What? You didn't watch the game?
Listen, I don't. I did when I was in Minnesota for a long time, because I'm a Vikings fan. I'll always be a Vikings fan, whether they're doing good or doing bad. That's what a fan is.
You know what? I don't think I like you anymore.
Oh. But I'm slowly becoming a Chiefs fan.
Or you need to be a Cleveland Browns fan, but not so much this week.
No,
let's not talk about that.
It's not. Well, have Cleveland Browns ever made it to a Super Bowl?
Let's not talk about that either.
Well, listen, Minnesota's been there 4 times and have never won a Super Bowl. The last time they were there in the 70s. So yeah.
We've been, so it wasn't the Super Bowl back then. it wasn't the Super Bowl back then. It was more of like more like a playoff situation.
Yeah.
Like a championship.
Right.
Like the AFC.
Yeah.
Or like the whatever league it used to be, they used to be in. They used to actually be really good.
Yeah.
This year they just kind of dropped the ball a little bit. That's all.
I don't think I've ever, listen, I'm not saying this to be mean to you, because it's not you personally, don't take it personally. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say the Cleveland Browns used to be really good.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that it's not a true statement. I'm just saying I've never heard that.
They were good.
I believe you.
They were good this year.
Yeah, the Vikings are not doing good this year at all. I know that. But like I said, if you're a fan through the good and the bad, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I will always be. I mean, I grew born and raised in Minnesota. I've got to be a fan.
You don't have to be a fan. You can definitely be a Missouri fan.
Well, like I said, I'm slowly coming around. I'm slowly learning things about I'm not gonna say Cleveland because you were just talking about it, about the Chiefs, and they're pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with them.
You should work on being a Cleveland Brown fan.
I should, huh? I have absolutely no ties to the Cleveland Browns whatsoever.
So when you have 20 cats, I want you to name one of your cats Cleveland.
Okay. If I get a 20th cat, I will name it Cleveland.
Cleveland Brown.
Just for you, I will.
Cleveland Brown.
What if it's a white cat?
So that'd be Cleveland Brown.
Okay.
Cleveland Brown Jr.
We have a question from Mark that maybe Lee would know better than you, Kim. I don't know if you have any tattoos on the tip of your fingers.
No.
He said they're probably really painful, lots of nerve endings. I said, I don't know if I don't have any on the tips of my fingers, so.
No, there are definitely painful places to get a tattoo. Fortunately, the one I'm getting right now is not one of those places. I do, as we were talking about the other day or yesterday, on stream, I think it was yesterday, wasn't it, Jenna? We were talking about this?
I think so. Yeah.
The one across my chest?
Yeah,
that
maybe in
one.
the members only stream.
Yep. That one was pretty painful because it goes right across my sternum. And that was so much pain. I cried during that one because it was so unbearable. But yeah, so there are definitely there's definitely tattoos that hurt and tattoos that are tolerable.
Cattoo said her internet went out. Excuse me, Lee. I'm sorry, and she just didn't want to. Hope she didn't miss too much.
No, you didn't miss too much, Cattoo. Glad you're here with us, honey. What was that, Lee?
So I'll say like the fingertips. Yeah, those are pretty painful.
Are they?
Yeah, for sure. Because your hands are really sensitive and there's a lot of nerve endings there.
Mm-hmm. I suppose nothing between the bone and the skin, huh?
Yeah, and also nothing wants to stick there.
Really?
Yeah, like you get tattoos there, it's probably going to fade off.
Yeah, I mean, I got this one, but this wasn't necessarily my finger. If you guys can see this, I got that one done, but that's more on the webbing between my thumb and my index finger. So, I mean, that one was kind of painful, but it still wasn't too bad.
Is that a rose?
I still have had more painful. Huh?
Is that a rose?
Yep, it's a rose.
So we're almost done with this outline of your kitty cat.
Yep.
It's a really large kitty cat.
Yes, it is.
Ruby Dawn's commenting on how quiet the gun is, like you said earlier in the stream.
Yep, Ruby Dawn said my last one, which was on the back of my neck, sounded like a jackhammer. Yeah.
That's funny. So nowadays, like this is the tattoo pin machine. So we call them tattoo machines.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why. I just know it's not a gun. It's a tattoo machine. And this particular one is actually designed to muffle noise. I do have
a silencer on it.
Yeah.
So it is the tattoo gun.
I actually have another machine that's a pin machine that is rather loud. It sounds like a weed whacker.
A weed whacker, that's awesome. Yep. Yeah, no, this one is super quiet, and like I said, this is not painful, not at all.
That's because I'm so light-handed.
You are very light-handed. You're very good at this. Listen, we can just compliment each other all day long.
Absolutely. Compliments make the world go round.
They do.
Feel good.
They do.
However, I do want to make this a little bit more solid.
Yeah, go right ahead. I like the size of the line you made too. I was going to ask you that, but then I thought, you know what? I'm going to let him do whatever he's going to do. He's the professional.
Yeah, I like big bold lines.
Yeah, no, I like the wide lines. So, for anybody that doesn't understand how these work, sometimes when you get tattoos, you get really thin lines, really like pencil thin lines, and then you can get like thicker ones that are like comparable to like marker size lines. And he's doing something kind of in between, so it's a nice bold look, considering it's just the outline. So yeah, so he's doing a great job. It looks phenomenal. I'm sure you guys can see what's going on as he moves his hand here and there.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Very neat.
Yeah.
We have our friend Joseph Blumeister checking in, saying hi.
Hi, Joseph. How you doing? Glad you're here. Happy to have you here.
And Mark thanked Lee for answering the question. He did guess the fingertips would be painful. Just getting a cut on your fingertip hurts so much.
I know, huh?
Oh,
That's what he
nothing worse
said,
than a paper
yeah.
cut.
That's right. The biggest, strongest person in the world can go down from a paper cut. It's so weird.
I just remember when I met you.
Yeah.
You were typing on that little keyboard so fast. And I thought there's no way she's counting anything. There's no way. Like, I didn't even think that was possible.
You know why I think that's funny is because so many people said that to me. I'm like, yeah, but you know, at the same time, you guys have no problem seeing somebody typing on a keyboard really fast and thinking that's no big deal. It's no different, and it's a lot less keys.
Yeah, but man, what if you miss a? How do you know if you miss a finger?
After you've done it for so long, you get to feel it. You just know it by feel. I know if I hit the wrong key, and so I know to just hit the back button and correct myself, which is also something I can do without looking. But that's just a matter of getting used to the machine, getting used to the buttons. It's all muscle memory.
Man, that's so crazy. So we got a couple. I'm gonna fix these. We'll do these words, and then we're gonna come back, touch it up, and then we'll be done.
Now I have a question.
Yes.
We were talking about the line thickness. Are you going to go for a thinner line for the words?
No, we're gonna use big lines.
All right.
Big bold lines is what we're using.
No, I was hoping you'd say that because I didn't want it to be like somebody had to like squint to see and to kind of figure out what it says.
Oh, we're gonna go a little smaller.
A little bit smaller?
Yeah.
But not a lot.
I was just joking. Yeah,
okay. Well, I don't want it too small. But yeah, we'll just see.
Okay.
Do what you do, man. You're the professional.
Not too small.
I don't want it to be the same thickness as the outside, but maybe just a little bit thicker, just a little bit.
I got you.
All right.
I got you. We're gonna work.
You got this. I'm not worried.
I got you.
I noticed Lee use a stencil. Does he do this? Do lots of work freehand though without. Do you do work without stencils?
So I do sometimes. It depends on the situation. So I will do freehand work generally if my stencil fails. That's a really important question. Most of your tattoo artists these days would prefer to have something on the skin.
Right.
I can draw something. I can draw something on the skin and then tattoo it, but I don't consider that freehanding. I think freehanding is more like just putting the machine on the skin and going without any kind of direction.
Hopefully that answers your question there, Mark.
Sorry, I got focused.
No, you're fine.
Okay, Ruby Dawn's talking about her first tattoo. It was a dragon. She sat 4 hours for a guy, Atchison, at Guilty and Innocent Productions in Chicago. What was everyone else's first tattoo?
Good question. Wow, I can't believe you sat through a 4-hour tattoo for your first one. Good on you. That's an awesome question, Ruby Dawn. I'd like to know if everybody has tattoos, and if so, what was your first tattoo experience?
I'll be the first to share, Kim. My
Go
first
for it, Jenna. I love it.
Yeah, my first tattoo, I was about 16, and my mother had gotten a gift card for a local tattoo parlor in New Jersey when, I was growing up in New Jersey. And she went and got a tattoo for her birthday, and I was jealous. I was, a teenager. So I said to my stepdad, I said, well, what about for my birthday? I get a tattoo, and they did. They got me a tattoo, but a little butterfly. It's on my ankle.
Oh, nice. Did that hurt getting it on your ankle?
I don't remember it hurting too badly in comparison to, like you said, I have a tattoo on my chest in a similar area to yours, right, Kim, and that was by far my worst painful one. But like my arms and my legs are, weren't too bad. I have a couple on my back that were a little bit more tender, but
Yeah.
yeah. Cattitude says that she doesn't have any. She's too much of a
Wow.
chicken.
Chicken. Oh no, don't be chicken. You got to do it. You listen, I'm going to tell you something. If you can't, you can't. I understand that because some people, like if they have diabetes or something, can't get them and other health reasons. But if you're able to, and it's something you want to do, you can get something really small in a really inconspicuous area, but don't be chicken. Don't ever be chicken to do it because you know what? You don't regret the things that you do. When it comes to that, you regret the things that you don't do.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kim. Lisa said she also doesn't have any tattoos.
So now I'm going to ask, is it because you guys don't want them? I mean, I know Cattitude said it's because she's chicken, but I highly doubt that. I don't believe Cattitude to be a chicken at all.
Yeah, I don't get that impression either.
No, not even a little bit. No.
Mary Miles said that she went to a place once and looked through a book, saw piercing pictures, and left immediately. Laugh out loud.
That's hilarious. Oh my God,
Like,
Mary,
not
that's
for
so
me.
funny.
I could see it closing the book, walking right out.
She's like, oh, I like that. Okay, I'm done. I'm out. Bye. That's hilarious. Mary, you are so funny.
I don't have any tattoos.
Wait, you lie.
I am.
He's lying because I'm looking at the tattoos on his arms right now. He's such a liar.
That would be an interesting thing if we had met somebody who was a tattoo artist, but
Right.
didn't have any tattoos themselves. Like, I'm sure people like that exist. I just have not come across one.
I've never heard of one.
Yeah.
Well, they could. No secret. I'm not the biggest fan of tattoos. But I do enjoy having them when I do have the courage to get one.
On your phone there?
Yeah.
You want me to hit accept?
Nah.
No, just leave it. Okay.
We're not having an open live today.
Okay.
Yeah, Lisa said she just never had the desire to get one.
Really? Well, you know what? Hey, if you're not exposed to people in that kind of, it's kind of a culture, like he said earlier. You know, there is a culture there, and if you're not really exposed to it much, then I could see that's not something that comes up much. So, Cattitude, when it comes to pain, I'm the biggest chicken. Listen, I don't believe that. I just can't. I have a hard time believing that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I just realized the name of that.
Yep, Cattitude. I love that.
Mark Slade also said he doesn't have any, but if he ever did, it would have to be one of the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, the GOAT.
The GOAT. Listen, you know what, Mark? That doesn't surprise me having actually been on your channel. I think that would be perfect for you. Have you ever done an Elvis tattoo?
Not yet.
Not yet.
First.
You want to be the first? Well, Mark lives across the pond. Mark, if you ever come to the United States again, you'll have to let me know. I will hook you up with Lee, and he can do his first ever Elvis tattoo on you.
Across the pond?
Across in UK.
Oh, I thought you said across the pond. I'm like, there's
the pond. That's what it's called.
There's no pond over here.
No, there's a pond. It's called the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, that's not a pond.
That's what everybody calls it.
Lake.
It's a lake.
Barbara has a question.
Okay.
Because I would assume it's towards Lee. Do you recommend senior citizens getting tattoos with sagging skin causes troubles?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on elderly people getting tattoos?
So there's it's difficult for sure because of the condition
of the skin.
Yeah, because of the condition of the skin, it's possible, man. I say live your life.
Yeah. Obviously, make sure that you don't have any medical conditions that cause any problems for you. If you're older, I would seriously suggest going to your doctor and talking to them about it first, because you never know what kind of implications can come out of that when it comes to age and whatnot. I'm just barely getting in here under the wire. My skin is about to be not good anymore. So I'm just saying.
So I've done a lot of tattoos on some elderly people. I did a tiger on an elderly lady's arm. I've done lions. It's definitely different. It's not like I can just sit here and go. I have to pull a little bit more. I have to make sure that the skin is taut. All the while, because elderly skin is so thin, You have to make sure your depths are right. You have to make sure that it's a little more work, but I think it's rewarding.
Mhm.
Nothing makes me smile bigger when I have a lady who's 74 and she's like, I want to get my son's name on me. I want to do this. I haven't done it, and I'm like, let's go.
Let's do this.
Like, let's go. Because we're in the business. Most tattoo artists, we're in the business to make people smile.
Mhm.
That's why we do what we do.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, you're artists, and it's no different than people doing, paintings on canvas or creating things. It's an art form. It very, very much is, because it's not something that just anybody can do. I mean, I couldn't do this. I wouldn't have the patience to do it. I don't have the intricacy, level to do it. I couldn't. So yeah, it's definitely an art form.
I believe you could. I believe you can do whatever you put your mind to.
I could do it for like maybe one or two, and then I'd go, all right, I'm bored with this, and I'd move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I would go. Mhm.
Just like a cat.
Ruby Dawn says she hasn't had a new one for about 10 years, but if she ever does get another one, it would be a memorial to Lila.
Oh, Ruby Dawn, I think that would be an awesome memorial to Lila. I think that would be a great one to do. I really think that would be good. And so one of the reasons why I'm gonna actually have him do the paw prints on here and do them the way I had suggested, I changed it up to do it, is because obviously we all know cats don't live forever. At some point, they are gonna move across, go across the Rainbow Bridge. And getting them done in the manner I want to get them done with the trail of kitty paw prints means that later on, when that does happen, I can come back and I can have a pair of little angel wings added to each paw print accordingly if I want to. So it's kind of one of those things where I thought about it ahead of time, and I thought, what can I do with this later on to add on to it, not just what is it going to be right now. So that's why we're going to do it that way.
Cattoo, guess who showed
Cattoo.
up? Cattoo.
That must mean that Uncle Jack is here. Hi, Uncle Jack.
So your skin loves this stencil.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
It loves it.
I know.
Like,
Let's come up eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, so we're gonna put some.
Look at that.
Want to add some cream to you?
Okay. I'm just gonna show this to the camera so you guys can see. There it is.
That looks great.
Yeah, it looks awesome. He did a great job. So there we go, guys. There's the tattoo. And like I said, we're going to schedule another day where I'm going to come in and we're going to add the 19 paw prints in the line. We're just not going to do it today. And yeah, so that's how easy that was and how painless it was. It took what, like 25 minutes?
Yeah, pretty quick. And we're pretty quick around here. Like to get her done.
Yeah, got her done. I like it. I'm
Nice
very happy
work.
with it.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful. The lines are nice and even and straight, and they're flawless. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah,
Great
I look
job,
forward
Lee.
to watching it back on a big screen.
All right, so now he just puts a little bit of cream on there so you can kind of see it a little bit better. I can only turn so much because I'm not a contortionist, so that's about as good as I can get it for the camera. But yeah, there you go. I'm going to turn on, show it on here real quick. So
that's it.
There you go, guys.
Life with Lee.
Life with 18 cats.
That's crazy. Our name is so similar.
It is funny. So in case you guys didn't know, Lee actually has his own stuff on TikTok, and it's Life with Lee, which I didn't know ahead of time, nor did he know that I had a YouTube channel called Life with 18 Cats, but it just turned out that we have such similar ones. So for his audience on Life with Lee, don't forget to go over to YouTube, find me at Life with 18 Cats, and subscribe, and hang out with us once in a while too. And you guys, if you guys want to see more of Lee's work, he's on TikTok at Life with Lee. You want to spell that for them?
Life with Lee. That's LYFE with Lee.
Yep. So there you go, guys. You can find him on TikTok, and he will have a bunch of stuff up there, and you guys can see some of his work and more stuff. And yeah. So everybody can kind of flip-flop here and share.
This is the fun part.
This is the fun part?
This is the fun part. I love this.
What's the fun part? I don't know what the fun part is, guys. I'm excited too.
This is the fun part. You're going to love this.
Oh, God.
Heck yeah. I'm so excited. So, as a tattoo artist, we also have joy.
Oh, geez.
We also...
I just have this feeling that this is not going to be fun for me.
This brings me joy. And I want you to understand. So this is what we call waterproof bandage that we put over the tattoos. I don't know if you guys have ever used a waterproof bandage, if you've had tattoos, but these are interesting little devices.
Just it looks like shelf paper.
Yeah, so we just lay this on there. Lay this on there, raise up a little bit.
Yep.
Put it on there real nice and snug. Like that.
Oh my God, it's like a second skin.
It is like a second skin.
That is phenomenal. I've never, yeah, see, like I said, it's been a long time. Back in the day, they put a piece of gauze on there.
Yeah, well, when she takes this off, you're really gonna love her life.
Oh my God, that's why. Okay, I just found out the part I'm not gonna like. I have a feeling this is gonna be fun to take off.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna be texting you going, damn it, I can't get it off.
Yeah, awesome. So look, so
now give us all the rundown of how you take care for the tattoo so everybody knows.
for sure. I'm right back.
All right, he's gonna be right back. Cool. Yeah, it looks really, yeah, he did a great job. Like I said, I mean, it took him about 25 minutes to do this. It looks great. It's exactly what I wanted. We're gonna add the paw prints later on.
I'm just gonna read this as it's very small. Okay, your tattoo was carefully crafted by a professional to ensure the top quality tattoo. The rest is up to you. Please strictly follow the simple care instructions for the healing process of your tattoo and ensure the maximum results to avoid any error in your part. Wash your tattoo with clean hands, warm water, and liquid antibacterial hand soap. Do not use bar soap. Number 2, pat dry with a clean paper towel. Number 3, apply a thin layer of regular, non-scented, non-colored hand lotion. Lubriderm, we prefer Aquaphor.
Yep.
4, repeat this process. Repeat this process morning and night after any time your tattoo was exposed to dirt, heavy sweating, or outside elements. Number 5, no swimming, no soaking in, or suntanning for at least 2 weeks. This does not mean you cannot shower. It means you can't soak.
Right.
Please don't scratch or pick. 6, follow these instructions to ensure the maximum healing results. Do not follow what your brother or sister or mother, cousin, insert whoever. Don't listen to your friends. Your tattoo on you. All right? And please call the artist should you have any questions that are not here listed on this here form. And also it says something about should you have any issues, please call us. This is the shop number. Thanks for visiting us. Don't forget to leave us a review on Google and Facebook at Immortalart.shop.
That's right.
I
That's like your instructions.
I wrote this. Yeah.
Did you actually say this here, this here?
No.
Okay. Actually said that.
No, so what happened was I was reading,
Yeah.
and then my eye, because it's so small,
Yeah.
because I had to put all this on one page, and so my eye like kind of did a backflip. I was like, wait a minute.
This here and this there.
This here and this there. So this is for you.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
So
And,
now here's my next question, just so I know. How long does this stay on?
that's gonna stay on for 48 hours.
48 hours?
At least.
Okay.
I always suggest leaving them on a little bit longer, until you're comfortable until it comes off.
Okay.
But at least 48 hours. Some people have
I have the cats at home,
Mhm.
so I will probably leave this on for longer.
yeah, I would
Because I don't want this to be exposed to any cat scratches
Yeah.
or anything like that. And I get plenty of those.
yeah. So
yeah.
you should be good with that. Any more questions you have for me?
I don't think so. Why is it funny? But is this really gonna hurt when I peel it off?
It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna
You just text me when you take that off. When you take that off, just type me a text message and say you.
Yep, beep, yep, insert the bad word here. Okay,
All
you
right.
heard it, folks.
It's definitely gonna happen. But I really enjoy. That's one of my favorite parts of tattooing is like the ending, especially when we put the second skin on, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's cool," and I'm like, "It's not gonna be cool in 2 days."
I'm not gonna just meld with my skin. I'm like, I'm used to face masks though, those liquid ones that you peel off. Those are not fun.
Oh, those are not fun.
Those are not fun.
So funny story. I actually put one of those nose strips on my nose.
Oh no!
And I did it wrong, and so it just dried up there and caked, and I couldn't get it off. And I was trying to get it off for like almost 4 hours, and I had to peel it like a little bit because it hurt so bad.
No, that's
So my whole face right here got a little raw, but it's fine. You know what? I never did it again. This ain't for me.
There's a little PSA for you, a little public service announcement. Be careful when you're using those nose strips, because if you do it wrong, you can end up peeling skin off that you would like to keep. So yeah, so
all right, so our process here is done. We got obviously we go to some paperwork before you leave.
Yep.
And so that's it, man.
That's it, guys.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, Thank you guys. Thank you. I know it was a short stream today, but like I said, we were just doing the tattoo, and like he said, we got to do some paperwork, get some stuff closed up here, and then yeah. So I really appreciate all you guys showing up, all my diehards, all my OGs, all my new people. Sweet, thank you so guys so much. And yeah, congratulations to Barbara, you beat us. Yeah, I did see that, Barbara. By the way, congratulations on being a cancer survivor. I am very proud of that. Very proud of you. Good job. You're a tough lady, and God bless you for that. So yeah. Wearing long sleeve top also will help stop the cats from scratching it. Yeah, no, I'll definitely do that. And I want to show you guys this real quick. The merch. This was one of the merch pieces that we had. It's still available in our store if you want to get one. But this is the back of it. This is the hoodie, and then the front just says "Life with 18 Cats." It's really comfortable. It's really cozy. So if you guys want one, there's a website for you guys. This is my merch for on my channel. There you go. If you guys want it, you guys can go to Bonfire. Can you bring it up again, Jenna? Because I forgot what it was. Bonfire.com/store/life with 18 cats. You can find that stuff too. So thank you guys for tuning in and helping us out here. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we will see you guys. Oh, yeah, wait. You got to do it with me. My sign off is the bye thing. Okay. So when you're going to do it with me? Yeah. Okay, thanks you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.